YouTube? It's your girl Vicky, and today I am back with another video. Y'all, I still haven't really figured out a name for y'all, honestly. I need to really do that. Yeah, I need to figure out a name for y'all. Y'all like my necklace? I got these for my birthday. Can y'all see it? But anywho, today while my son is asleep, I just put my son down for a nap. Hopefully he sleeps until I finish this video. But anywho, how y'all been doing? Like, I haven't been on the camera in a very long time. Yeah, I don't like this glare on my glasses, but I feel like I ain't gonna be able to see y'all. But anywho, let's just start by saying Happy New Year to y'all. I'm on a whole nother different vibe type thing. I really came on here to do a story time slash update since my last video about my situation. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and press the notification bell so you'll be notified every time your girl posts a video. Peacemakers. But anywho, from my last video, my tribulation video that I posted. Okay. So fast forward. I found out on December 8th. My tribulation surgery was my tribulation surgery was March 31st. I found out that I was pregnant on December 8th. And that's when I had my son. Y'all, this glare on my glasses is getting on my nerves. I'm just gonna take these off. Let me get these boogers, cold and stuff out my eyes. Okay. That glare was aggravating me on my glasses. But anywho, I found out December 8th that I was pregnant with my son. I had a miscarriage. He was 5 pounds and 2 ounces. I did deliver him naturally. My other 3 kids, I had a cesarean, which is a C-section. With him, I had him natural, no complications, no nothing, just natural. Thank God for that. Now let's press the rewind back button to the tribulation surgery day. On March 31st, I had my surgery, my tribulation surgery. I did take a pregnancy test before I went into surgery. The pregnancy test did come back positive. It was a faint line, but I did another pregnancy test, and that test, the second pregnancy test, came back negative. I proceeded with the surgery. I proceeded to go into the surgery. I came out surgery fine, well, as y'all can see in my last video. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just looking all over the place because I'm trying to remember everything step by step, make sure I'm not missing nothing. In May, the middle of May, I went to the doctor who did my surgery for a post-op, and I told him my complications what I was having. I told him I wasn't having any administrations, and I also was having gas problems. Okay, he tells me he's not worried about me having administrations. That's not his concern. He makes sense that I don't get pregnant. And he just basically told me, just take some I took it. I had another doctor's appointment in September for April to do a Pap smear. If some people don't know, kids, you know, younger people that's watching me, a Pap smear is basically where, you know, you get your cervical fluid checked out to make sure you don't have no diseases, no nothing in your vaginal area. So I missed that doctor's appointment because I didn't get a reminder of it. And I forgot. I didn't forget, but I just didn't get a reminder of it because knowing now I didn't have my last doctor's appointment with him was in May. So I didn't see him back again until September. So I didn't get a call or a reminder to remind me because they didn't give me they didn't even give me an appointment card for me to check back and look back on. So time goes on, time's going on, still not knowing I'm pregnant. Knowing now, I did feel movement, but every time my baby would move, I would burp. So I'm still thinking it's gas, it's that, nothing more, nothing less. Then still going on about my day-to-day life, my mom journey, make sure my kids go to school, make sure they eat, they're fed, they're straight, home is good, make sure all those things are good, fine, again. Still living my normal life, still not thinking that I'm pregnant. In November for Thanksgiving, November around Thanksgiving time, I went back home to my hometown, Savannah, to be with family and friends because I haven't seen them since COVID. When COVID began in 2020, in 2019 was my last time going back home to Savannah. So I didn't go back home for a very long time. So last year was my very first time being back home in a very long time. So I went back home basically to my family and friends. Since Thanksgiving time with them, catch up with family. Some family, not all family, because I didn't get to see everyone. But I got to see the people that want to see me and that I want to see, basically. And I also went back home just so my kids are getting older now. My oldest is basically, my kids are getting older. I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So basically, my kids are getting older, so they need to see and know who my side of family are anyway, even though they already know who they are, but just to gain a better relationship with my side of the family. So I went back. So once I came back home from Savannah, on December, knowing now when I came back home from Savannah, I noticed that the movement in my stomach had stopped. And I asked God, I was like, God, heal my body, because I wanted a flat stomach. I'm trying to, be snatched. I did not want no big old stomach. I was trying to find ways how to get this stomach down, like all types of ways how to get the stomach down. So I just asked God, like, God, please heal my body. And, He healed my body. I noticed that movement stopped in my stomach when I got back home. And on December 7th, I started having pelvic pain. But I'm still thinking it's tubulations. And I started having bleeding. But it wasn't heavy bleeding. It was like spottish bleeding. So I was like, okay, something isn't right. So I didn't ignore it, but I waited to see if the pain was going to keep going the next day because I didn't want to immediately rush to the ER and they send me back home and tell me it's nothing wrong. So on December 8th, I called the ambulance and the EMS lady basically was like, how far are your pelvic pains? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not keeping up with the time. It just comes and it goes. And it was asking me, are you pregnant? And I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. evaluation surgery. Now, if you all remember, I got both of my tubes removed. So I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. And EMS lady was like, sounds like to me you're pregnant, but you're saying you're not pregnant, but it sounds like to me you're pregnant. So I was like, I don't think I'm pregnant, because if I was pregnant, the surgery I wouldn't have kept going with the surgery. So I go to the emergency room. Now, where I live, they don't deliver babies. I live in Norwood, Georgia. So the ambulance, the EMS took me to Thompson, Georgia hospital. And that hospital does not deliver babies. So they took me to that hospital to actually figure out what was going on. When I got to the hospital, the pain kept going. My blood pressure was high. My blood pressure was 160 or 170. I was still in pain, still, bearing the pain. It wasn't like it was severe, but it was something that I could handle. And they told me everybody kept asking me, like, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? I was just telling everybody, doctors, nurses, I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. I had, tube ligation surgery. Both my tubes removed. And it's like, okay, well, just take a urine test. So I took a urine test, and the nurse came back in, and I was like, what did the pregnancy test say? And she was like, it said pregnant. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. Before she told me it said pregnant, I was like, that pregnancy test came back negative. I was like, I know it came back negative. She was like, no, it didn't. She was like, now it's like, okay, you're not having pelvic pains, you're having contractions. So before they even fast back, hit the rewind button, they did ultrasound, but they actually did like the heart monitor ultrasound to actually see if they feel like, hear heartbeat in the ultrasound, and they didn't hear our heartbeat. So the doctor was like, maybe it's the uterus. So first they were thinking that my uterus was big. When the pregnancy test came back positive, they got the actual visual ultrasound. They looked at that, and they saw my baby's spine. He had a spine, he had his neck, he had fingers, he had everything. Full size blown baby in my womb. So it was like, okay, we had to fly her out. And I'm disabled, so I'm very hard stick. So when the lady, so once they finally get IV in me, because my previous kids, I had to have a central line, which is a PICC line, central line, PICC line, which is an imported IV, and I had to get 3 of those with my other 3 kids. But with him, they actually were able to find a vein and start my IV from my arm, from my right arm. And so they told me that, I'm sorry, y'all, getting emotional on top of this. So they told me that they had to fly me to the hospital to give birth to my son. At the time, I did not know the gender of my baby. So, this video. Oh yeah, let me get myself together. Let's see what I heard. So they fly me to the hospital, and nurses and everybody, they're preparing me to go into active labor at this point, to hurry up and get him out of me because my blood pressure was like death door blood pressure, okay? Because when I got to the hospital, to the actual hospital who delivers babies, I'm not gonna say the hospital name, but the hospital I actually went to babies, my blood pressure was almost hitting at 200. Like it was like 190, 170 on Monday. Like it was literally knocking at death's door. So so they immediately were trying to find IVs. My IV was already imported, but they was trying to do blood work, blood samples. They had to write my water. Once they brought my water, the lady came to me and she was like, one of the nurses was like, "Do you want to have epidural?" I was like, no. I was like, I think I can, push without no epidural. So I didn't have epidural. Once they brought my water, I was laying flat, and one of the nurses was like, "You look uncomfortable." And I was like, "I am uncomfortable." As soon as the nurse fixed my pillow, fixed my head to where I could be comfortable to when I do go into labor, I immediately went into active labor. When I got to the hospital, I was 7 to 8 centimeters dilated. So he was like right there. So I kept pushing. When I pushed him out, it was so hard, y'all. Like the head was, it took me a long time to get his head out of me. And mind you, now this is my first time delivering a baby naturally, but I delivered him fast, delivered him real fast. But once I had my baby, they were like, push. It took a long time to get his head out of there. Once I got his head out of there, I took a deep breath. I was like, whew. Then they came at me and it was like, wait, you gotta push his body out. Like, his body is not out. You just push his head out. And I was like, what? So I had to push his head out. And not push his head out. His head was already out, but I had to push his body out. Once I pushed his body out of me, my body just felt so much at peace. Once I had my son, I knew he was at peace and I was at peace. And that's what just made me at peace. And I asked the nurse, I was like, what was the gender? And she said, I have a boy. And it was a boy. God bless him with another little some days I wish it was but God knew what was best. My dad came up with the name Moses, so Burley has his dad's last name. This is my new start of my YouTube journey. It's sad, but this is how I started my journey off as the tubulation journey, getting myself prepared for my tubulation, y'all, with me. During my surgery, I mean, it wasn't there physically with my surgery because I was still getting adjusted to the YouTube world. But y'all were there with us. Y'all were there for the journey of my tubulation surgery. So I wanted to bring y'all on to let y'all know that you love his best friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. We can do some videos. We'll have fun because my girls, they watch YouTube all the time, especially my middle child. Like, she's into this YouTube world with me, so we're gonna be doing videos. We're gonna I'm just gonna pick up my phone. I might as well say my camera, but I'm just gonna pick up my phone because this is how I'm starting off on my phone. But y'all give me some video ideas that I can do with my daughters and my son, because he's walking now. From the last time I see my first video, he was like, my oldest son was 4 or 5 months. 4 or 5 months. It was 4 or 5 months when I did my first YouTube video. So now he's 1 and walking and busy as ever. Busy. But yeah, y'all give me some YouTube video ideas that y'all want to see me do. I just pick up my phone and just crazy content, just have fun. And just be uplifted and still keep a positive mind, a positive attitude, and just walk by faith and not by sight, but lean not to his own understanding. In all his ways he shall and he will direct my path in a way that he want me to go. So I love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness, and enjoy your day.